Good morning. Welcome to Move More with Mary. Bit of a different area today. And I'll tell you why. Because in my studio, my heater is broken and it is freezing in there. All right, if you're jumping about and lifting heavy weights, but not for a more sedate form of exercise, which is what we're going to do today. So I've moved upstairs, actually. It's warmer up here. All right. So, my friends, this morning we're going to be working from seated most of the time, and we're going to use some light weights. So, I've just got some tins of beans out of my cupboards. That'll do. Okay. We're going to really think about mobility through the shoulders and the torso and the neck. Okay. And a little bit of strength work as well. So, I hope you can join me. Try not to just sit and watch. Try and join in. Remember, this is brought to you through Rethinking Pain in conjunction with Keithley Healthy Living Network. Shall we make a start? My name is Mary Parkinson. Hope you like these classes. Like and share them, guys. Leave a comment. Tell people who you know that might benefit from them. In fact, if you've got an elderly relative or friend who's not very au fait with Facebook or YouTube, then make a little coffee date with them and just go around and say, I know, let's do a little exercise class together and do it with them. All right, just to encourage people just to move more and increase their confidence in moving more, so we can functionally move more around the home, around our environment, and hopefully decrease pain that people might suffer and immobility. All right, shall we make a start? Come on then, let's go. Oh, let me just sort my collar out here. Alrighty, so let's put some music on. Let's just start our timer. All right, come on down to your chair. I'm using a little stool today. All right, so just sit down. Have your feet underneath your hips there. You see me okay? I think you can. Okay, hands on your knees and just roll your shoulders back and down. Just lift your shoulders to your ears and then roll them back and down. Oh, feel that lovely movement as you really squeeze your shoulders back and then take them down. Lovely. Take that nice movement there. Ooh. Lovely, my friends. Just stay where you are. I'm just going to move the camera back just slightly. Okay, just stay where you are. All right, that's a little better. I can move a little bit further forwards. Okay, all right, here we go then. We are staying with the shoulders. This time I want you to bend one elbow and take it back, and then the other elbow, take it back. So sit up nice and tall. Just take your elbows back. Lovely. Oh, does it give you a nice little tingling feeling? Just to move that body. It does me every time. So nice. Especially around the shoulders and the neck area. Yeah? It feels so good to move it, doesn't it? Superb. All right. We're sticking with shoulders, guys. Just take a little breather. We're going to have our hands on our knees and we're just going to crunch our shoulders up to ears and then draw them straight down. Okay, so hands on your thighs. Sit up nice and tall. Alrighty, let's go. Just crunch them up and then draw them down. Now crunch them up and draw them down. Now really exaggerate the drawing down process. Breathe out when you draw them down. Breathe in when you draw them up. Now don't rush your breath, okay? Just work at your own pace. Just keep them nice and steady, drawing those shoulders down. Lovely. Good job. Nice. Okay, let's think about the neck a little bit. Now, what I want you to do is sit tall. Okay, think about this long neck. Think about the distance between earlobes and shoulders. We want to keep that nice and long. So just tuck your chin slightly and just turn your head over your right shoulder and then come back to the center. Turn over the left and then come back to the center. Lovely. Just turning your head over the shoulder and back to center. Nice, rising up tall into the crown of your head. Engaging your tummy, sitting tall. Keeping these shoulders down, and we're not letting the shoulders move at all. We're really anchoring them down. Good job, lovely. Superb, lovely. Let's start to move our back a little bit, guys, and think about the spine. So I'm just going to turn this way for you. Now we're going to sit tall, okay? And all I want you to do is just tuck the chin to the chest and roll yourself forwards and down. Just tuck your chin to the chest, roll it down, so hollow through your tummy, and then roll it back up. And drop your shoulders, look straight ahead. So think chin to chest, feel your neck bend, and then feel that curl through your spine, and then roll it on up. Sitting tall. So tuck the chin, roll it down, and then roll it up. Excuse me. All right, it's time. Staying with the neck. Got a tickle now. Sometimes when I put my chin down, it really catches my throat and gives me a little tickle. Okay, we're going to sit tall. I want you to take the ear to the shoulder now. So we're still pressing those shoulders down. We take the ear to the shoulder and then we bring it up. Ear to the other shoulder and then we bring it up. We keep looking forward. Lovely. Ear to shoulder. Press those shoulders down. So as we lean, we're not lifting up this shoulder or this one. The shoulders stay pressed down. Eye gaze stays forwards. We're literally taking the side of the ear to the shoulder. Feel that big stretch down the side of your neck. Oh, should feel really nice. Should feel really nice for the neck. Now we're going to do one more for the neck. We're going to poke our chin. So keep your neck nice and long. We're going to poke the chin forwards. So engage your tummy. I like to imagine that you're peering over a fence. So you're just trying to peer forwards and then draw it back and in. So again, don't lean, the shoulders don't move, and draw back and in. Try and keep your chin parallel to the floor and then draw your chin back and in. Feel the length down the back of the neck. So we spend a lot of time like this, which is not good for our spine. We want to spend more time with that nice long neck. Imagine you're doing some, yeah. Good job. It doesn't matter about giving yourself a double chin, okay? That doesn't matter. Okay, we are going to start to move our arms a little, okay? And our legs, so just roll your shoulders down. Just bring your arms down by your sides. All I want you to do is we're going to move alternate arm to leg, okay? We're just going to lift the arm and then push the heel forwards. That's it. So lift the arm and just push your heel forwards. That's it. Now as you lift your arm, try not to let your shoulder come with you. So stay nice and stabilized through the shoulders. Rising into the crown of your head. Keeping your tummy on. Ooh. Lovely. Good job, guys. Okay, this time we're going to keep our hands here. Okay, all I want you to do is lift up your elbows. So we're going to press the palms together. Keep your elbows narrow. Now I want you to lift the elbows and then bring them down. So lift the elbows and then bring them down. Now try and lift your elbows without lifting your shoulders. So that's quite tricky. Lovely. Now as we lift the elbows, you can draw the hands down that breastbone. Try not to lift your shoulders, okay? So only lift your elbows as high as you can without lifting your shoulders. That's it. Woo! Good job, my friends. Keep that core on. Nice squeeze there. Lovely. Good job. All right, hold it there. Now, let's take our little tins. If we want to use our tins, add a bit more weight. Okay? We're going to keep the elbows into the waist, wrists in line with elbows. We're going to lift alternate arm. So what I want you to do is lift it up and then bring it down. So lift it up and then bring it down. That's it. Good job. Lift it up and then bring it down. Sitting nice and tall, trying not to collapse through our core. So rising into the crown of the head. Think about pushing your chest forwards. Again, keeping the elbow down. Sorry, the wrist down. Lift your elbow. Lovely, good job. Place the hands down here. Fabulous. All right, my friends. This time we're going to lower the arms, okay? We're going to bring our arms out to the side. I might be stuck for a bit of room here. So I'm going to give my arms a slight bend, okay? Which you can do too if you need to. So a slight bend and lift it up. So now we're coming longer, okay? Longer. So if you can, keep your arms straight and just lift up. Got a bit of a wall in the way here. Well done. So lift it up and then bring it down. Good. Working our shoulders. So lots of shoulder focus today. Good. Sitting nice and tall. Amazing. Good job, my friends. Good job. Okay, roll your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. Okay, we're going to lower those arms. We're going to lift up, alternate knee, and we're going to do a bicep curl with the hands. Okay, now really sit tall. So sit nice and tall. Try not to collapse. Okay, so just curl and lift. So we're swapping sides. Lifting knee. Good job, guys. If you're just checking in and you're just having a little look, that's fine. But remember to like and follow the page for me. Lovely. Eye gaze forwards. Try not to collapse through your core. Sit tall. Lovely. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Oh, well done. Superb. You're doing really good. Really good. Okay. We're going to give our back a little rest from sitting up tall. I want you to come onto the side if you can, or you don't have to go to the side. You can just come to the front. I'm just going to show you here. We're going to keep one elbow on the thigh. Okay. All I want you to do is row with one arm. So we're leaning forwards a little bit. Feet hip distance apart. I want you to bring your elbow up past your ribs. Again, don't twist through your torso. Okay, try not to twist. And just take that nice row. Keep your tummy on. Superb. Lovely. Come on up, guys. Good work. We need to do the other arm. So if you're just facing forwards, guys, that's okay. Just make sure you do the other arm. All right, so we place one hand over the knee, the other hand just hangs. Shoulders stay down. Try and keep that neck long. So just look at the floor and then think about that nice pull up there. So just pull up, elbow drives back. Breathe out as you pull up. Again, try not to lift the shoulder. Looking at the floor. Keeping the tummy on. That's it. You've got it. You've got it. You can do this. Come on. Keep going. Yeah. Good job. Lovely. Fabulous, my friends. Fabulous. All right, let's sit up. Shoulder roll. Okay, now we're going to bring the elbows in. We're going to sit on the chair. We're going to work the hip and again through the shoulder. So we're going to step out and take the arm out. Okay, we're going to alternate. So just step out and then bring it in. Other side. Step out and bring it in. Lovely. Superb. Good. So working through our hip, working through our shoulder, our rotator cuff muscles. So important to keep your shoulders mobile and moving. If you never want to have a frozen shoulder, I've never had one, but my sister has, and I know how painful it is and how long it takes to get better. So really keep those shoulders moving as much as you can. Just move them within your own range of comfort, okay? Not to sharp pain, but just keep them moving as much as you can. All right, guys, we're going to sit tall, arms start down. We're going to make a big circle above the head, and then we're going to bring those arms straight down if we can. So just rise it on up. Feel like you're drawing a big circle, and then bring it on down. Lovely. Now again, I'm a little bit restricted for room there. So if we can, we want to keep both arms straight. That's better. That's better. Just shifted to the edge of my chair. Give a bit more room. Lovely. Feel those shoulders working. Good job. All right. Now we're going to bring our tins to our chest. Okay. We are going to tap the foot. So we're going to tap the foot down. You see my feet there. I know I've had to move forwards a bit. We're going to tap the toe down. Okay. I'm going to lift both arms up in front of us. So bring it down. Tap and bring it in. Tap and bring it in. Tap. Now really stretch across the top of your foot and lift those arms up by your ears. So you're just lifting them up as much as you can. Lovely. Sitting tall. Trying not to let our shoulders crunch to ears. Ooh, good job. A little shoulder roll. Little shoulder roll there. Nice work, guys. Nice work. Good job. Okay, let's give our shoulders just a little rest for 1 minute, okay? So just rest your hands on your knees or just pop your tins down. We're going to come heel, toe, knee, heel, toe, knee, heel, toe, knee. So heel down and then tap your toe. Good job. Try and sit tall. So it's harder to sit tall when we lift the knee. So we have to use our tummy muscles here. Otherwise, we just sag in the middle. And we don't want to be a soggy chip in the middle. We want to be a nice, long, strong. Yeah? Let's go. Up. Heel, toe, tap. Heel, toe, lift. job. Lovely. All right. Giving those shoulders a little rest. But now we're going to work them some more. Okay, so grab your tins again. Now we're going to start with our elbows up if we can. And we're just going to straighten out alternate arms. Okay, so it's going to come straight and then back in. Now you're going to keep your elbows up, shoulders down. Oh, good job. Straighten out that arm. Really take it back as much as you can. So working our triceps, the backs of our arms and our shoulders, because we're keeping our arms up here all the time. That's quite hard for shoulders. That's a lot of work. Remember, you take a rest when you need to. Good job. Bring those elbows down. Give your shoulders a nice little roll. Oh, amazing. Amazing. My friends, how are we doing? Okay, let's bob our tins down. So just bob your tins down. This time I want you to just circle in front, and then I want you to draw down. So just circle in front, come wide, and then just draw down. Circle in front, come wide, and then draw it down. Lovely. Circle in front, and then just draw it down. Open up that chest. Lovely. We're going to start just to stretch out now, guys. You've done well. Ooh, lots and lots for shoulders today. All right, lots. My friends, I want you to sit tall. I'm going to stop the timer. So I'm just going to stop the timer. So we don't need that timer. Just want you to breathe in, relax, sit nice and tall. And just take one arm over your ear, take a little lean, and then bring it back in. So reach over your head, and then bring it back in. So just a little lean there in your chair. Try and straighten out your arm. Reach into your fingertips. Good. Let's do 4 more. Take that nice big reach. And then come on in. Good job. Just 1 more. Oh, good job. Lovely. Roll your shoulders back and down. Superb. Okay, we're still going to think about shoulders. So I want you to lift your arms. I want you to wrap your arms around your hips. And then I want you to turn and look over your back shoulder. So just come wide and then wrap. Anchor with your hands and then turn and look over your shoulder. Lovely. Come wide. Take that nice wrap, look over your shoulder. Lovely, lift it on up there. Take that nice wrap, look over your shoulder. Tummy on, just 1 more, just 1 more. I think I said 2, but. Well done. Come to the center, guys. Take a nice little shoulder roll. Now I want you to bring your elbows down onto your knees, and I want you to walk your feet out wide. And just place those elbows inside your knees and just lean forwards a little. Now if you can, I want you to bring 1 hand to the opposite ankle or knee. Go for knee if that's enough for you. And then I want you to pull the shoulder back towards the other knee. So we're pulling this shoulder back to this knee, but anchoring down the ankle. Get that nice shoulder stretch. Lovely. Just come up nice and tall. Keep your legs wide. Take this arm that we've just stretched behind your back and reach up to the opposite shoulder blade. So we're really reaching it up here, taking fingers to opposite shoulder blade, and keep your shoulder down. Can you bring your other hand up and try and catch a hold of your fingers? Can you reach? Lovely, just release your arms. I'm going to come round back to the front. Let's come back down, guys. Elbows onto the inside of the thighs. Just drop your chest. Press your knees out so we get a nice stretch through your adductors and your lower back a bit as we press forwards. Now bring the other hand across to the ankle or the knee. And then we want to push this shoulder or pull the shoulder back to the knee. Feel that nice stretch all across the top of the shoulder there, through your upper back and through your shoulder. But you've really got to pull back a little bit, anchoring down with your hands. And keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Well done, come on up. Let's take this hand behind the back. We can bring our feet together. Now reach up to the shoulder. Maybe you can get higher on this one. I certainly can. Lift the other arm and try and clasp your fingers together if you can. Well done, my friends. Release. Oh, good job. Just last one, guys. Bring your hands behind your back. Clasp your hands together. If you can, push the heels of the hands together and just lift your arms. Now, you might not be able to get the heels of the hands together. That's fine. You might not be able to get your hands together at all. That's okay. Just do what you can. Just sit nice and tall. Do that nice stretch across the front of the shoulders and your chest. And then just relax it like that. Woo! Well done, guys. What a great shoulder workout there. You did really well. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you thought, my friends. And as always, just try and keep moving. All right, so many benefits, so many benefits. Check out Rethinking Pain's website, www.rethinkingpain.org. Check out all the stuff that Keeping Healthy Living Network has to offer. Such a great organisation. And have a great day, everybody. As always, leave me a comment. I'll always respond. Let me know how I can help you if I can speak. Well done. Thanks so much, everybody. See you soon. Have a great day. Let me just find my glasses there. I'm not sure where they've gone. So, my friends, thank you. Well done. Superb, guys. Have a great day. See you soon.